right, everybody, it's time. It is go time. It is Sunday. It is All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, because that's how we do it here. Tonight's show is going to be about the Essentials Kit, which we're going to have a good time talking about. We're going to give one away, at least one away. And before I get to introducing my co-hosts, let me just remind everybody that this show, All Things Fantasy Grounds talk show, is meant to teach and help. But the opinions stated by the three of us on the show are not that of Smiteworks,
Cheerbits in the
USA, LLC, or Fantasy Grounds. Gwydion, Cheerbits. Thank you, sir. Gwydion, Cheerbits. Gwydion, everybody. So let's get to my peoples that are with me today. Leroon could not be here, so in his stead, as we have had many times, is Lady Shell. How are you?
I am doing fine on my one day off this week. I had to work yesterday too, which ended up being straight time because Monday was a holiday. I have a real sneaky company.
Nice. We all have to do what we have to do. And then driving 90 miles an hour to get to her home on her phone is Furied Fate. How are you?
I'm doing good, and it's not 90. It's only like 35, because that's the limit here right now.
Drive 90, damn it.
But I'm doing good. I'm almost home, guys.
Okay, so she'll be home and switch to her computer when she gets there. So we're just going to dive right in here. The Essentials Kit is a starter set that Wizards of the Coast put out on June 24th, exclusively in Target stores. If you were lucky enough to grab one of these. Otherwise, it didn't come out until September 3rd, which is just a few days ago, which is why we're doing it now, because the Fantasy Grounds version only came out on Tuesday. This was converted by Zacchaeus, of course, and it is an adventure and a rulebook for... It's kind of like buying the starter set with Lost Mine of Phandelver. It's got a completely new adventure in it that's called... what's it called? Ice Spire... Oh, you know what?
Dragons of Ice.
Yes, thank you. And as a matter of fact, it is a separate module. So let's just open that. Here we go. Here. It comes as a separate module, right? So when you buy... Whoops. I hit the wrong button. I'm going to the library now or something. When you buy this module, you get both of these. You get the core rules and you get the adventure.
I love you, man.
Rob Pappin, thank you for the sub, sir. Thank you so much. So the rulebook, we probably don't need to go into it because it's all the same stuff that anybody that plays 5e knows. And... you know, it's kind of a mini player's handbook in case you don't have a, what is a spell, right? This is all just... Now, there is a new thing, sidekicks. And sidekicks are members of the party that can travel with you. They're NPCs, but you can play them as a character, or as a player, I mean. So there's an expert, there's two types of spellcasters, and a warrior. And so, again, we're not going to really cover the rule book. Suffice to say it's there, but we all sort of know what's going on with 5e. If you're a 5e player, you already know that. Now, if you are brand new, this will really help you, and it will make it so that you can play games and you won't really have to buy the player's handbook or the Dungeon Master's Guide or the Monster Manual or any of that stuff. You can just play with this directly. But the exciting part about it is the adventure. And so let's open the reference manual here. Dragons of Icespire Peak. Yes. This is a level 1 through 6 adventure, and as I started to say, the exciting thing about it is that you can play with a DM and one player. So you can also run it the regular way where you have a party of, mini players, but it is basically a 2-player game if you want to go do that. So I think the reason they maybe did that was a lot of parents want to try to get their kids into the games. People that played D&D when they were kids back in the day are now, parent age, and they have their own kids and they want to teach them. And this way you can do it. You don't have to get a group together. You can just do it one-on-one. So again,
unless you're one of those families that have like 10 kids,
right? Unless you're the
full D&D party to go.
Right. Like I know I heard some parents joking about, we had to have 4 kids because we needed a complete party. But now you don't have to do that anymore. So it goes through, and of course it has all the graphics. Everything that you get in the physical box set is represented here. There are a couple things in the box that don't really translate to Fantasy Grounds, and I believe he has a note here somewhere about that, like you know, the miniatures that come in the, or the, you know, the dice or whatever, you know. But it's usually, it's the same story with everything. If it's a physical thing that you don't need, then it wouldn't be there. Oh, here, Fantasy Grounds. I strongly recommended that you read the page linked below, which contains important information about running the adventure in Fantasy Grounds. So he's got a whole reference thing here that'll tell you how to use it, how to use the maps, how to do encounters, and it's written for basically beginners. It assumes that you don't know much or have never even used Fantasy Grounds before, so it goes through and tells you all about that. So let's see. Let's look for a couple of the maps here. Map of the Sword Coast is in here, so that's nice. It's pinned with all the locations, so if your party goes, you know, off the rails and they go up here to Neverwinter, you can open that and read about what's in Neverwinter. Down here to a Dwarven excavation, tells you that's there, and so all that stuff is there for you. It's really cool, and I haven't even really looked at this much. There's also a player's version of the Sword Coast map, which of course wouldn't have all the labels on it. It would just have maybe the city names and stuff, so that you don't have to ruin the surprise. You can you can show the players this one, and then if you're DM, you can use this one that has all the pins on, or all the information on it. Like right here, this where my mouse is. Can they see my mouse on screen? Yeah, where I'm circling with my mouse, right there where that X is. There's a pin here, but the players won't see that, so not until they go there. So that's kind of how that works. And this is standard stuff. If you've dungeon mastered anything in Fantasy Grounds before, you've seen this. So let's see. Map of the Sword Coast. And it's going through all the locations in the Sword Coast. Let's see, what's this? Oh, here's the available sidekicks. Oh, see? The sidekicks. And
if you click on their link, it pulls up a character sheet for them, I'm guessing?
It does.
Okay, so it's like a regular NPC character sheet.
It's an NPC stat block, yeah. But you can give it to your players to use, and then they can have like a second person. And a lot of the encounters, I'm the one that's developing there's 3 adventures that come after this, which I'll talk about, and I'm the one that's developing those. And a lot of them have, the encounters are set up where it says, there's 2 zombies per character, not including sidekicks, or including sidekicks, or whatever. So, but Fantasy Grounds can kind of accommodate the automation of that. It'll take however many people are in the party sheet, multiply it, and give you that many in the thing. So I'll show a little bit about that. And I think there are some encounters in here that are like that as well. But anyway, there are sidekicks that the party can use, and those are optional. So whether the party wants to use them or not, here's the DM screen. And so in the physical box, it's literally the DM screen, but here we have a representation of it, so it can be shown to the DM. There's conditions are all right there. That's like Appendix A in the player's handbook. That's right there for you. Pretty nice to be able to just put that up on the screen. Pretty awesome. Skills and abilities, kind of same thing. All part of a DM screen that's been made graphically available for Fantasy Grounds. And then the environment, which it's shows you the different sizes for monsters and talks about light and obscured areas and everything else. So it's basically a 4-fold DM screen that you have represented by 4 pictures, which is really cool. There's a map of Phandalin. There is the map key, which talks about what you see on the map. I guess I should show those both together. It might make more sense. So that probably, I think, applies to all maps that are in the game, because again, they're thinking in terms of beginners. So there's quests, and I would have liked to have not had that happen. I always forget Fantasy Grounds does that. Oh, now I don't remember where that was.
Uh-oh.
It's like a DM cheat, just a DM. I'll just go till I find it again. Now I'll remember the name of it this time.
I think it was called something about cheat sheet.
No, I went too far. Anyway, to know that it's there. Oh, list of available sidekicks, and I saw it. I think I saw it in here. Did I not? Maybe I didn't. Anyway, it's pretty cool that they're all there.
A crib sheet? That's what Fantasy Grounds is saying. Or FGC.
Oh, crib sheets? Let's see. Crib sheets didn't come up. Oh, DM's crib sheet. Here it is. Yeah. I don't know how I got all the way down there, but yeah, this is it. And let me pop that out this time. So you can pop it out so I don't... Now I won't close it. Now I won't mess it up anymore, everybody. Anyway, so, and all the graphics obviously pop out with this nice reference manual, which is basically just like reading the book. It's almost as if you open the book in the physical box and you're able to read it. So,
except this is better because it has interactive links, and so you can easily
absolutely.
And a search toolbar.
It's got tables for everything that you need to roll on a table. It just, Fantasy Grounds does that automatically. Everybody knows about that. And weapons list, armor list, all there for you. Everything that you need. Phandalin Tales, so there's things you can add flavor to the game if you're telling your party. And the quests are listed. Oh, now let's look at that a second. Here we go. Yeah, so Butterskull, I thought it said Butterscotch Ranch. Butterskull Ranch quest, and then tells you what the quest is and how much the party gets. So it's pretty.
Butterscotch Ranch.
And then that's right. And then they go to the Willy Wonka factory. So these are cards. These are physical cards in the box. If you buy the box, these come in like handout cards, and so they've just given you the graphics here, so you can literally go like this, right click, share, and share to all the players, and then they'll all see it on their screen. So it's really cool.
And if they're smart, they'll collect it under a quest tab or a note or on their little hot.
Right, they'll save it so that they can read it later.
If they're smart or paying attention, or
and here's all the
they'll forget.
and if you need anytime it references anything, he's got a link here to the rulebook to take you to that section. So there's the experience points. Only through the first 6 levels, because this is just a 1 through 6 adventure. Random dragon location. Where is he? You roll on the table, and he's in the Falcon's Hunting Lodge. So pretty cool. I mean, just you can imagine all the different things you can play. You probably play this game a few times and never have the same story. So let's see what else we get down here.
Unless you do, and then your players are predictable, or the DM is actually just guiding the players through one stuff.
So, spoiler alert, if you're playing this is the DM version of the lower halls and upper halls of Axholm. So every room represented with what's in the room, if there's an encounter or whatever. And then, of course, the player maps don't have... they don't have the graphics on it, so the players just, the DM will actually shade the map, and then as the players come in, he will say, okay, you're coming down this hall, I'm gonna unload, and the tokens will go down there, and then whenever they get to a room, the DM can go, okay, you're in this room, what's in here? This area contains 7 ballistas, holy moly. And then here's a ballista. And then it's got the stats for everything and like that, so very cool. And that's my favorite. Whenever I get a book, or a lot of people are into the pictures, like the art, but I'm into the maps. I always go straight in and open it up and go look for all the maps, because that's just what I love about D&D in particular, is just the maps and fighting on the maps, and using either miniatures or tokens if you're in Fantasy Grounds. Treasure card, Potion of Superior Healing. See, so in the game, in the physical game, they have cards for treasures, and you just give this to the player, which is kind of a little cool extra thing. But in Fantasy Grounds, you don't really need it, because you know, you're gonna have the automated potion anyway. So let's see. Let's go see if we can find another map in the next adventure here. Oh, here we go. So Butterskull Ranch. Oh, we talked about that before. So here's the whole area, and then the farmhouse right here is just these maps here. And again, this is the DM map, so all the reference and the room numbers are there. And then if you have the player maps are here, so the outside, you know, which you can make a little smaller so you can see it. Right, no labels, right? And then the battle map for the inside rooms, again, no labels. So everything's here that you need. Let's go through. And again, I want to show everything, but I also don't want to, in case anybody's going to play this, you don't want to give too much away. There was another map. This is the Circle of the Thunder. That looks like some place they have to go and do a ritual and everybody dies. Oh my god, looks pretty scary. Don't go there. That's my advice. Just don't go. Has anybody been posting questions, Lady Shell?
Nope, not that I've seen. I mean,
Okay.
not that I'm Lady Shell, but you know.
Oh, are you monitoring the chat? You can still. Are you home now?
Yeah, I'm home.
Okay.
I'm monitoring the chat now.
Okay. Let's see. And of course, you know, as Fantasy Grounds always does, if you have something that a talking point to the players, you just put that and it puts it in the chat like that. So that's a standard thing. We all know about that. Here's another. Oh my god, that looks like a dragon. It's like water, but it looks like a dragon went there and they filled it in with water, and then I don't know what that is. I'm scared. I don't even want to look at it anymore. I'm too scared. Pit trap. Oh, that's, yeah. Oh, so here, this is like, let me go back to that map. You guys know about encounters, right? So let's go back to that map. I need the player version. Let me scale it down so we can see it. Any of these encounters, whether it's traps or monsters, you do that and it puts them on the map. So here's 1, 2, 3 right there, and then they're in the combat tracker, along with whatever the hell else I have in there. I don't know what's in there. My warships, something. Easy enough, I can just delete all that stuff. Boom. Anyway, pretty cool. And then let's just do another example of it. Oh, Will-O-Wisps. Okay, these are in D2, which I'm assuming is probably here. Is this D2? Yeah, so the Will-O-Wisps are going to show up somewhere around here. There they are. Boom. And then they go right into the combat tracker, so you can do battle with these nasty Will-O-Wisps. So, very cool. Very awesome. Oh, you know what we never did? Oh, so there's a background. Oh, no, not a background. I'm my bad. I thought it was a background, like, for a player. It's background of this. Oh, I did it again. I fucking closed it. Oh, well. I'll never learn. So let's go and see. Oops, what was that? Did we see that one already? Ooh, there's another one. The Dwarven Excavation. So you approach this area and you go deep into there and find all the secret crap that's in there. This looks really fun. And I've been working on the sequels to this, which I will talk about, and they look pretty cool. And I wondered until today, like what led up to it. Oh, see. The Falcon's Hunting Lodge, and of course the player's map as well, which is bigger and doesn't have markings on it, so players don't get spoilers. Very nice. So let's see, where are we? We are in the F's, or down here. So there's still more to go. Each room has its own description and encounters and treasure parcels, and oh, so here's a table for a wild magic effect in case something happens. Weird. Here's another. I really like these maps, and thank God. You know, for the last couple books WotC's put out, they were the black and white maps. This is a full color deal. This is a real thing. And the maps in the box are pretty nice. They're fold out. They're really big, you know, so you can put them on your table and stuff if you buy that. Let's go to F. E, F, G. Okay, oops.
Avernus went back to the Dyson maps.
Did they? That's not good. I don't know why they made that decision. Oh, man. Yes, you got to climb up this long trail, and I'm imagining there's something that says you're gonna fall off and die if you fall or whatever. That's really cool.
Probably.
Then you go all the way up here.
I know somebody said in Twitter about the maps, regarding the maps, that they like the black and white maps because they're a face-to-face gamer, and it's good, I guess, to print out or something.
Yeah,
so not being a face-to-face gamer,
right.
I'm kind of spoiled by the nice color ones.
Yeah, I agree. I see the value of the black and white map if you're printing it out, but just don't charge me $50 for a book and then have black and white maps. That's my thing. Wait, what? Horses? There's an encounter with horses? Let's steal them and ride them. Now they're ours.
Yep, that's what I would do.
All right, let's get to, let's see, GH Loggers Camp. Okay, so there's another one. There's lots of locations in here, man. Here it is, Loggers Camp. I'm imagining there's all kinds of stuff to find in there. I don't know. I assume it goes in order. Most times they go in order, like, but not necessarily. So you might be, the order that they're presented in the book might not be the real order that you go into. There he is, Don John Raskin, everybody. He's gonna chew on a toothpick and tell you what's what. Here's the mine. Oh, see? Crawling through that. I mean, there's just interesting locations to be explored here. Oh, there's a shrine. Let's get down to that. Shrine. Here's a shrine. And they're giving you the dimensions of the rooftop and how far off the ground that is. I'm imagining the only reason you would put that on a map is if there's going to be people on the roof shooting at you and you got to deal with it. I'm not sure, but that's what I think.
It's just a possibility. It's a very good possibility, but still a possibility.
Tower of Storms. Yes. Show it to me. Oh, we saw something that looks like this similar. Look, there's like broken boats out there. What does this say? Oh, they're shipwrecks.
Maybe they put the distance from the roof to the ground in case your character wants to go.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, there's shipwrecks and there's treasure down there. It seems to me there's also sharks. Do I see sharks in the water? That might be. Let's everybody look out. Oh, I found a mistake, everybody.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so pins T13 and T14 don't open. So I'll report that after the show. Anyway, they'll get that fixed. That's the really cool thing about Fantasy Grounds. There's a mistake in a book. You have to wait till the book gets reprinted. In Fantasy Grounds, they just fix it the next week. It's all fixed.
We rock.
That's right. Oh, there's a Umbrage Hill. And again, elevation. So if you're going up it, it might be difficult terrain. If you're running down, you might have to roll a dexterity check or trip and fall. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen with the DM that you play with. Let's see. The next location is the mansion. These are really nice maps. I mean, I just love this. It's a pleasure. I mean, that's the DM map, but the player map, you know, much more fun and easy to use and be on. Move your tokens around. Kill some pumpkins. These are pumpkins. I love it. That is funny. So That's it. I think that's all the locations. Ending the adventure. And then it tells you, I think it might say here. Oh, yeah, you can go on to Curse of Strahd, Horde of the Dragon Queen, Rise of Tiamat. You can do Out of the Abyss, Princess of the Apocalypse, Storm King's Thunder, Tomb of Annihilation, Waterdeep. Oh, the playtester's got their name in it. Not when I playtested, I didn't get my name in it. God damn it. And then, of course, I guess maybe they don't have it in here. But you'll find inexpensive adventures for characters of all levels on the DM's Guild. Well, that's cool of them to have said that, even though they make money from it. And then creatures. Stat blocks for all the types of monsters that are going to be in here. Yes, I recognize this one from one of my... Yes, oh yes. Very nice. Oh, Mimic, Rob's favorite. So there's a lot of monsters we've seen before and a couple new ones. Sidekicks we talked about already. Yep, so that's the complete thing. That's pretty awesome. Now, this is 1 through 6. There are 3 adventures that come after this one. One of them is called Storm Lord's Wrath. That's a level 7 adventure. And when you finish it, you're all the way up to 9th. Then there's the second adventure called Sleeping Dragon's Wake it's a possessive. It's not like the sleeping dragon wakes up. You're in the wake of the sleeping dragon. So it's Sleeping Dragon's '*s wake, and I'll show you that one right now. There it is. Not available yet, not in the store. And then the third one, and this is level 9, so when you're done with it, you finish through level 10 and you're level 11. And then the next one is called Divine Contention, and I haven't quite finished that one up yet. And that one is level 11, and when you finish it, you're all the way through level 12, and you could maybe start a level 13 adventure if you continue with those characters. So they've given, basically they extended it from finishing at level 6 to finishing at level 12. So I've got this one's done and it's turned in. WotC I think's approving it now, but same kind of thing. It's just a 2-level adventure. I wouldn't say it's a one-shot because there's quite a bit of material in it, but it's gonna go through, and here's a city, and then there's of course the unlabeled one. And I did it the same way. I got it basically set up the same way. That kind of just naturally happens because I didn't even look at Zacchaeus's. I didn't look at this before I did it, but pretty cool. And again,
you should give one away.
I'm gonna give away an Essentials kit. These I can't give away because they're not available yet. So
right. Essentials kit.
Yeah, Essentials kit. So we'll do that. We'll do that in just a second. And then I got another thing I want to show people if they want to hang around, but I'll give away the prize first. A Cloak of the Manta Ray. I want it. I don't know what it does, but I have to have it. So let's just show a couple more maps here.
What does that do, the Cloak of the Manta Ray?
I don't know. Let's go look. Where was that? The Cloak of the Manta Ray. While wearing this cloak with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and if you have a swimming speed of 60 feet. Pulling the hood up or down requires an action. Okay, it's pretty simple.
Huh.
I like it.
But what happens if the hood gets like snagged and kind of comes off?
Now you're drowning. Now you're drowning. You're gonna drown. you have 15 minutes because in D&D drowning doesn't take that long. Oh, I showed that one already. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Holy crap! Wait till you guys see this. I was so much fun to work on this. If I can even find it. Where the hell? Oh yeah, this thing is loaded. It has. Here, I want to show this. This was my favorite thing about this. Okay, here's the player map, right? And let's say you're down here in this section of the ship on the ore deck. And these are all bone ores there, right? And so let me just open up the combat tracker here. Let me delete everything that's in the combat tracker. And you're down there on this deck, and you run it, and there's just bones piled everywhere, just bones everywhere. And let's just say that you are down there, and that guy raises the rowing crew, and there's 50 skeletons. And there they all are, and there they all are. they're all there.
So many.
I have the names. I usually don't put the names on them, and then if I make them show up, you'll see the tokens are there. And I would take that nameplate off so it looks better. But yeah, 50 skeletons. And if you're standing right here, you better just run away. I don't know. Anyway, I thought that was awesome. And it might, the DM might decide not to have the guy raise 50 skeletons because it would just be over for everybody. But I just think that's cool. But I really like the boat and how it's got 5 levels.
I'm a cleric, so I'd be fine with the skeleton.
That's right. Turn as many as you can. Iznar's tower is a tower, and this part right here is if you're on the roof and it falls in, you fall and it caves in on everybody. It's pretty cool. And then this, let's see, this one, you go here and explore inside this cave, and there's some funky stuff in there. Again, trying not to give too much away. So there's like 5 main locations, and then again, there's the creatures that you run into and all the stat blocks, of course, and then the sidekicks are here as you get a 9th level expert, either a healer or mage, and then a warrior 9th level, and then in the previous one you get a 7th level one, and in the next one you get 11th level one, so they're leveled appropriately. But anyway, yeah, so that's a cool little thing. So let's give away the prize, everybody, and then I'll show a special thing that we have. All right, so let me find the bot. Here's the bot. Let's go to raffles. Let's say a keyword raffle. The prize is going to be the FG Essentials Kit. That's 29. Oh yeah, let's show that first. All right, so it's $29.99. So I already own it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another one, and then whoever wins, I will give it to them today. So you'll have it today. And you must have a Fantasy Grounds forum. You must have a Fantasy Grounds forum name to win, and you also need the license. So if you don't have a license, if I give you this prize, you'll have to at least sign up for like the $3.99 monthly license to even just check it out or whatever. But you do have to have a license to run it. So, let's do it. The keyword is going to be essential. ESSENTIAL with an exclamation point. Start it, do it. Okay, guys, type it in the chat. Type in the word essential, no S. And we will pull one winner, and I will buy it and give it to the winner. And that's how easy it is on this show. Fantasy Grounds College, non-essentials. He types in. So we'll give that another minute and a half. Meanwhile, as the show's winding down, for those of you who want to stick around, I can probably do it really fast, but members of the community have made a special thing that is an extension that I'm going to give away for people that are interested in it. And it's basically for people that buy my stuff on the DMs Guild. So when you go to setup here and you go to campaigns, setup, and you go through this window like this. Now in the library, there is on a modules, there is an unload all modules button. So everything you have in here, if you want to just nerf it all and start over, you can click that button and it will just wipe everything out in the library and you can start over. And that's really good for you to have a million things open. Also, there's that button here, and then down here is all Rob Toohey stuff. So like say you want the effects coding, it'll open them all up in there, and if you don't have them, it'll show you a little shopping cart. Like say for example, I have everything, so the only where that's going to work is on the bundles, which don't load. Oh, and here, let me unload everything. Yeah, let me just unload those right there. Boom. The only thing that doesn't work is bundles, because bundles don't get loaded. They're not a module, right? But if you click on the bundle thing, it'll tell you, oh, here's a little shopping cart, and then if you click on that, it just takes you where you can buy the bundle on the DM's Guild. So it's really cool.
That is
And
very nice.
if you don't have, like, say for example, I opened the tables and it tells me they're all loaded, but one was missing, and I had like 3 of these, but I didn't have the other 2. The little shopping cart thing would pop up there, and then you could go buy it. So really nice. This was done by Shad and Maticuri, Shadzar, and there is effects coding, items effects, tables, player quick start guides, random and generators, miscellany, adventures, bundles. Now bundles, again, you open that and it's just obviously it's all shopping carts because bundles aren't modules there, and it tells you purchase only, not a mod, and then you can go click on that and go whichever one it is, it'll take you there. And then Diablo Bob's Critically Awesome Essentials, you open that one up and it's got the one-click druid and one-click more. Very good. Unload. And then if I hit this collaboration button, I'm just going to do it. This is everything on the DM's Guild that I've done with other authors. So there's like about 100 things. But a lot of people PM me and they go, hey Rob, I really love your stuff. I want to support you. I don't know what I don't have. Like, I have all your stuff, don't I? And this way you can come in and you can literally run down the list. Now, of course, I own everything, so it's all loaded. But if you had, like, say you didn't have, the solo adventures and you wanted those, they would pop up in here, down here where the solo adventures are somewhere. Right here. They would have the shopping cart there, and then you could go get it. So anyway, I just wanted people to know that. I'm going to do a video about it, and I'm also going to put it on the forums. Currently, it's already in. This extension is already on my Discord in the DM's Guild update right down here at the bottom. Here's the new Rob Tui module loader extension, so you can all go there and download it if you'd like to have it. But then I'm going to do a video on it, and I'll also put it on the Fantasy Grounds forum. So, let's give away the prize. All right, 22 entries. The winner is Sven! Svenster77. Very good. Congrats, Sven. What am I trying to say?
Discord?
Thank you. No, not your Discord. What is your,
Forum name.
Yes, forum name.
Fantasy
Thank
Ground
you.
Forum.
Is your Fantasy Grounds forum name the same as your Twitch, or is it something different? Because I'll go give you the prize right now. He's tearing up. He's tearing up, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, he's tearing up.
It's his first time winning. Long time listener, first time winning.
First time winning. Oh, it is Spencer. Okay, so let's do this. Here, I'll just do it right now. I don't think it's been 7 days, so I should be able to go to my own. I should be able to go to my own thing and give him mine, and then I can just rebuy it. Let's find out. Oh, snap! Gift order. Svenster77. Now, I'm going to ask you, Sven, I want you to type in the Twitch chat, is that the correct name, before I fucking hit this button and ruin everything. So we'll see what he says. If I could give away the other modules to go with it, I would, but I can't. I don't have the power to do that because I can't buy them. And that is correct. Okay, here we go, everybody. I'm giving away a prize live on the air. This is very exciting. Your gift was successfully delivered. Now watch, when I go back to my orders, when I go back to my order history, I fucking don't own that anymore. Now I have to go buy it again. Oh, it's gone. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the store and buy my own thing back. What do I do? Shop. Ooh, let's go to, I want to see, is this part of a bundle? It should be. D&D Adventures bundle.
And then Spencer, all you have to do is when you load up your Fantasy Grounds, you want to do, check for updates and let that run through. So that way it actually downloads your
Yeah.
stuff.
You
have
won't
to
be
update
able
it.
to miss that red button glaring at you.
Or he could be colorblind.
Ooh, I like to give away.
That's true.
Oh, I'm gonna remember that. Before I couldn't get the discount, but that's because I bought a copy after I already owned one. But if I give my copy away and then buy a new one, I still get the discount. What's up? Save $4.50. Goddamn right I am.
Also, Leroon wanted me to mention that on your whatever it was thing that you just showed with all the stuff. It has an FGC thing too, where it says you can learn at Fantasy Grounds College.
Let's find that. Tokens? What? Do I have tokens? Oh, that's the widget. Okay. I don't know why that's under tokens. That's weird. Oh, okay. All right. Calm down. Everybody, I closed it. Setup.
Just don't hit delete.
Discord. FGC classes are held on the Discord server and are free to all. Click next to continue setting up the campaign. Yeah, so if you... Oh, Fantasy Grounds College. So it goes to the website. Boom. And then the other thing it does is pay now. get my module, goddammit. It goes to the Fantasy Grounds Discord right there, like that. Continue. Boom.
Everyone's saying with those type of savings, Rob, you should give away another copy.
Negative.
Your chat is so greedy, I swear.
We are giving away a copy on FGC if you want to get a copy. Because I've got a review there, and you can look at my review, and you can, if you go to the FGC website and hit on FGC times, and then click on, I think it would be maybe the second or third link down there. Because I don't think I have access to put stuff in the chat.
You should.
It for you. I typed in FGC.
Here it is right here.
Chad.
Here, I'll put the link in.
I lied. It's there. There it is. Essentials Kit, module review, and content.
So you guys can win yet again another copy if you go and read this and figure out how to do it. Oh, snap. Here it is.
Through the 21st.
Am I qualified? Can I win this? I already have it. I'll leave it for other people. I want to be in the contest. Yeah, so you guys can win another. There's only 96 entries, people, and you can get like 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get 8 entries. So go do it. Go and do it. All right. So I bought my thing. I got it back now. Hold on. Let's just double check. Let me go to order history and see if I have it back. I just paid for it. Yes! Gift order! No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to sit here and run myself out of business $25 at a time. We do give away at least one prize on every show.
Because we appreciate y'all being here and listening to us ramble.
Fucking peer pressure. The next winner is Tom Knapp, 1976. You fucking just won, Tom Knapp. Are you still here?
I hope so.
He's taking a nap right now.
Is he? Let's see. Is he still in the chat? Let's see.
Oh yeah, he's still here. He just said woot.
Nice. Okay, okay. Tom Knapp. Type in your name, your Fantasy Ground. Hell yeah, your Fantasy Grounds name. I just spent $50. Type in your Fantasy Grounds name. I'm beside myself. Jared, you're not allowed to talk for the rest of the show because you're going to make me buy more stuff.
Don't even know how I did it the first time.
No. Tom.nap. Now that's your Fantasy Grounds. That's your Fantasy Grounds forum name, you're saying. Okay.
Cool. Looks like a link.
Gift order.
Let's hope it's the right person, because
if it's not right, it'll reject it. So I'm gonna do this. Okay.
Unless there's another Tom Knapp.
Oh, Oh, it's done. Okay, congrats to you. I gotta buy this fucking thing again now. I'll tell you
That's
what.
all on you. I didn't say
I am
anything.
not gonna buy it until the show ends. So that way I can't give away anymore. Don't hit the gift all button. Yeah, right. So there you go, everybody. We gave away 2 copies right live on stream, and it is going to be fun. I plan to run myself a campaign of the 1 through 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Eventually, I don't know how soon I'll do it, but I plan to do it because as I was making the 3 of them, I was like, oh, this looks super fun.
So I wanted to ask, are those going to be experience advancement or milestone advancement?
I believe they are milestone. I think
I hate that.
I think you can do it. The way it says it in there, the way it reads is it says characters should be 11th level before they get to this area or whatever. So if your DM is doing XP, which I like, I don't like milestone, but then if they don't have enough XP before they get to the certain place, then just run them out into the wilderness. Just get the Sword Coast map out and say, where do you guys want to go? Just don't tell them where it is and let them go fight some shit before they get there. You know what I mean? That's how you do it.
Or kill them with owl bears.
Yeah, just put
That's
owlbears on
option.
their ass. Rob Tui, raffle the FGC theme extension. What does that even mean? Anybody can get it. The FGC theme extension? I don't know what he's talking about. It takes, if you load all those modules, it takes a long time to unload them because there's like 120 of them. Just unloading. I'm unloading.
Okay, so Fantasy Grounds College says if you want that FGC theme extension to PM him or, harass him on the actual FGC Discord.
Is he talking about the desktop? Is he talking about the FGC theme? This? What is he talking about? The theme extension?
The extension, I don't know.
He's probably talking about what you were just promoting by
The Rob Tui module loader. He's calling that the FGC extension. Oh, now we're gonna have a name battle. That, sir, is called the Rob Tui module loader. It is not called the FGC extension. It can be though, but it does have. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know it.
They're talking about the Founders Day theme.
Oh, okay.
What does that look like? I haven't seen that.
Send it
It's
to me
gray.
now. Send it to me now. I'll load it up and show everybody. Should send me somebody. Lady Shell, can you send it to me, or Layroon send it to me? I don't know. Somebody send it to me. I'll load it up. I'll load that shit up right now. You don't test me. I'll do it. Meanwhile, I can go here and I can green this out, which is one of my favorite things on the show, is to make this say that we did it. So next week we're going to be talking about Call of the Deep. We'll have Walking Dude here on the show, and that is the Dungeon Masters Guild. Here, I'll show everybody what that is. This is super expensive, you guys. It's really expensive, and I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. And now, did he put a Fantasy Grounds link here? Yeah. But this Call of the Deep is a level 1 through 12 adventures, and this is bigger than any WotC adventure. This has, the PDF of it was 270 pages. Typically, WotC books are about 256 or 232. I know that the Eberron one that's coming out is like 320 pages, but anyway, this is as good as any full-size WotC adventure, and it's in Fantasy Grounds, and so we're going to talk about that next week, and obviously we'll be giving a copy of it away, and it's $60, you guys, so it's expensive, but that it took this guy forever, Walking Dude. It took him like, I don't know, 15 years. I don't know how long he worked on it. All right, did they email it to me? Let's do it. Where is it? Is this Layroon right here? Boom. Okay, Founders Day. Download it. Put it in the extensions folder.
Because that's how it's done.
That's how it's done. All your mods go in your module folder. All your EXTs go in your extension folder. Start Fantasy Grounds. Not this one, but this one. Not this one. We don't start that one on stream, but we start this one instead. Because, don't want to get in trouble.
I was trying to find it, but I kept loading the wrong thing because there's a decal too, and then I had the wrong thing, so he got it faster than me. But I was looking for it.
What's it called? FGC Founders Day theme. Here it is right here. Boom.
EXT? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, while this is loading, lady, why don't you mention Spooktober?
Spooktober. We are having we're planning on having an event. It's going to be a weekend gaming event, kind of like our Founders Day weekend, only a lot smaller, but similar, where we'll have games and stuff. We're what right now all we're looking for is people that are interested in running games, and if they are interested, let me put my link in the chat.
Ooh, that'd be a good time to run the Haunt 2.
Yes,
What's
absolutely.
the other one? Tasha's Hideous Kiss.
Tasha's Hideous.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had so much fun last year when Gwydion. We went. Let's see. It was Fury, Joe Numbers, me, Gwydion, Urash, Stooner,
Zalakar.
and Zelikar. There were 7 of us. And Gwydion said, "Oh, I'm going to DM this module for you." And we're like, "Okay, cool." And we were there October 15th, 17th, right in there somewhere, late October. Up in Canada and British Columbia, and so we're all sitting around this big giant kitchen table with our laptops and everything. Gwydion's gonna start running a module for us, and he starts the module, and about 20 minutes in, we realize he's running the Haunt 2, and we had no idea, and he was scaring the shit out of us. It was fun.
Because he had the whole house was wired with speakers, and he had the sound going.
He had he played a
The
sound
bass
effect,
that
and
sound
it came out of the walls and shit. It was fucking crazy. It was, and we have it. It's on video. It's on YouTube, but it's funny.
epic.
And so the Haunt 2 wasn't even out yet, but we had converted it for DM's Guild, and it wasn't even for sale. And then so nobody knew about it down here at Fantasy Grounds College. That's funny. So yeah, but that is a great time to run those. I was thinking about actually trying to work it out. I looked at my schedule, and I didn't think I could do it, but I was going to try to run Unknown Whom, but it's too long. It's like a 12-hour thing, and I was thinking, I'll do it 6 hours, 2 days, but I couldn't. October 25th, 6th, and 7th, I got this show, and I just couldn't do it. But someone else could. Hello, everybody. Just get it and run it and do it.
Erlon is going to run the Haunt, because what we decided to do for this is to allow people to run something, even if they only want to run it like an hour game, or anything up to like a 6 to 8 hour game if you want to run that. But basically that link that I gave in the chat is just to fill out the form, tell us if you're interested, because we need a certain amount of people that are interested to let us know that it's worth our time to do a 3-day event. Right. I'm not going to do a 3-day event for like 5 games or something.
Right.
So, yeah. So if you're interested, fill out the form.
Yeah, and that's a great point. If you wanted to do, if you just wanted to do a 1-hour thing, you could run in the first Haunt, you could run just the last encounter, which is spooky enough by itself. But you could just do that. I don't want to describe it because I don't want to give it away, but those are really great. Tasha's is great.
Someone mentioned one called Death House.
Oh, Death House. Okay, so what Death House is that's the first, I think, first level. It's the beginning of Curse of Strahd, but it's its own thing, so you can play it just by yourself. Like here, I'll go to D&D Beyond and I'll look it up for you and show you. And this would be, it's Appendix B of Curse of Strahd. So if you have the Curse of Strahd module, you can run just this. It's a first level.
I think it's just so you can level up, because once you reach Barovia, you better be level 5 or whatever. So you go through the house.
Right. So you go through this house.
Lebron wanted me to mention about the date swap with FG Con, because originally we were going to run something called a Gameathon, and we were going to run it from the 8th to the 11th of November. And then because we didn't want our event to be close to FGCon, because originally FGCon was going to be the weekend of, was it, November, like 10th, 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that.
Yeah, it's here.
And they changed it. They changed it to the date that we had picked for our event.
Yeah,
so we changed it back to Spooktober, and that's why we're running this back in back in
because
October.
FGCon is traditionally April. It's always been April and October, always. For some unknown reason, it's now, and they had this originally said like October 25th, 26th, 20th, whatever it said. And they somehow moved it, and I don't have an explanation for why they did that, but it's now been moved back.
I think it could be because they were having problems with people registering their games. No one could actually register a game. It wasn't like accepting the information. So because they had to fix their event calendar to make it work, they decided to make it later. I believe that's just my.
That makes sense because I usually we do a show about that, and I had it on the schedule, and I took that off the schedule, and I replaced it with Spooktober because I moved FGCon down here. But that was just today I did that. And November 10th. Wait a minute. Wait, when is it? November 8th. Oh, shit. Well, we have to talk about that the week before that then. Hold on. Let me move that up. I'm not going to talk about it as it's ending. That's stupid. There we go. Move that up. All right. So Spooktober is the weekend of the 27th. So 25, 26, 27. And FGCon 15.
Yes.
So we're going to be recapping Spooktober as it ends, but we'll talk about FG15 before it starts, because Leroon said he wanted to have me be on the last day of this. That's how we always do. The last thing in Spooktober is this show.
Well, Spooktober is not going to be as advanced as FTW Fantasy Weekend, because we're giving away 2 prizes. We're going to give away a prize to our participating DMs, and we're going to give a prize to our participating players. But because Founders Day weekend, man, you guys gave away what, $1,500 worth of stuff?
Yeah,
we're not doing that.
Yeah, no. But are you going to give those prizes away on this show? Is that what's happening?
I wasn't planning on it, but I guess we could.
I mean, I'm okay if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just saying if make it available to you if you'd like to.
It's fine with me. I just didn't. Well, we can talk about the show. Hopefully, there'll be some good stuff to talk about.
Yeah. And that reminds me, the screenshot contest is the 13th of October, and the deadline's the 6th. And I think I have a thing in here. There you go. There's the information in the chat, everybody. So we have a special email. All you have to do is capture any screenshots from your games using Fantasy Grounds and send them in, and we will special guest star Drake Takes. Oh, I could see if Drake wants to join us for that. That's a good thought, Shad. Since he's DMing it, I could see if he wants to join us. But yeah, so if you send in your screenshots between now and 7 p.m. Pacific on October 6th, we will get those. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we have some. You need permission. No, I don't. I don't want permission. Don't you tell me I need permission. Switch accounts, bitch. Unavailable unless you sign out. What kind of bullshit, stupid thing is he trying to tell me? Don't you try to tell me. Gmail.
I think if someone sends you the picture, it's yours, right? That's your permission. You gave it to them. They gave it to you.
Wait, what is happening? I do not want to do this. Gmail. Just go here. Just go. Sign in. No, not my Smiteworks account. What in the hell is happening? FGC contest. That's the one I want. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so we've got, I think 4 people have sent in stuff already. So there you go. Okay, that's all I wanted to see. Go away now, this email account. Go away, this email account. Give me back my other email account. I guess maybe you can't be signed in to more than one at once. I don't know what their deal is. All right. Oh, order confirmation. Yeah, because I ordered the prize.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. So, FGCon is November, and Spooktober, yeah, I know you're signed out. Spooktober is October 25th, 6th, and 7th. Okay. Anybody got any questions? Always remember, we hardly ever say this, but every show we do, if you guys have questions about Fantasy Grounds, you can ask us. Doesn't have to be about what we talked about tonight. You can ask any question about Fantasy Grounds. We'll try to answer that if we can. And you're speaking to 3 people who use it a lot. So, there you go. Thanks for coming to the show, everybody, tonight, by the way. Spooktober's coming, don't forget. That is a great graphic, by the way. Did you do that, Lady Shaw?
It's a, what do you call it? What is that? Starts with the P.
I don't know.
Let me look up
What do you call it?
It's not Outlook. It's not
Oh, Photoshop.
Excel. It's not Word. No, it's not Photoshop. It's
Paint.
Publisher. Publisher.
Oh, Publisher. Yeah, I don't use Publisher, but I like it. I like the whole color scheme, and it's all crazy. It's got
Yeah, it's part of the Outlook package show.
It's got jack-o'-lanterns in it.
It works very well.
Those aren't pumpkins. Those are jack-o'-lanterns. There's a big difference. I had to learn that.
Really? Somebody complained about it?
No, it was, I think I kept referring to jack-o'-lanterns as pumpkins on Halloween, and my girlfriend was like, you know, Rob, those aren't pumpkins. And I said, what? I said, well, what are they? And she goes, well, they're jack-o'-lanterns. I go, oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. And I just, just wasn't a thing I thought about. I just referred to them as pumpkins ever since I was a kid. Because they're originally pumpkins. But
You're
she says,
right. They are.
she says, but she tells me, this was the point she made to me. She goes, that's like calling a butterfly a caterpillar. And I go, oh, you know what? That's a great point. I'm going to learn not to do that anymore. And because of her, I'm a grammar Nazi now. I'm just kidding. I have that on my own.
Technically, it's an adult caterpillar.
It's an adult caterpillar. Access denied. All right. Did anybody post a question? Grammar Nazi. Madman, how dare you? You spelled it with an E? It's grammar, not grammar. Fuck. God damn. Get it right. I'm not a spelling Nazi, though, as much.
The D&DB ones?
The
I don't know
D&D,
what stands for.
the D&D Beyond ones.
Oh, okay. There's actually a question up. Any confirmation about D&D adventures being included with the next box set?
Oh, so... Oh, are you talking about the ones, okay, I think, so, if you buy the box set, there's a QR code that leads you to D&D Beyond, and there's no such thing as a PDF, right? And so, this QR code brings you to here, where you can go to Stormlord's Wrath, Sleeping Dragon's Wake, or Divine Contention, and if you click on them, then you can buy them for $4.99 each. If you buy the Essentials kit on D&D Beyond, which I'll show you here, they come included in that. So if you buy the Essentials kit, it includes Dragons of Icefire, that's 1 through 6. That's a mistake. It's not 1 through 7. It's 1 through 6. Stormlord's Wrath, they're all included. Now with Fantasy Grounds, these are going to be $4.99 each separately, and that is for many reasons, not the least of which I'm one of the reasons, because if they combined these into the Essentials kit, then Zacchaeus and I would have to split commission for work that we already did. We would have to take half commission because WotC's not going to say, oh, we messed up and here, take twice the commission. They're not going to do that. And Smiteworks, I would assume, wouldn't want to eat it either. So it's been decided. And they talked to WotC about it, and they said, you guys need to sell those as separate things for $4.99. So each of these adventures that I did, when they go in the store, they'll be part of the... I think Doug said they're going to be part of the Adventures bundle, so they'll be in the bundle, so you'll still get discounts on them if you're a bundle buyer. Here's me buying this again, because I don't own it now. See, I don't own it anymore. But those 3 adventures will appear in this bundle, and they'll be $4.99. So then if you buy them as part of the bundle, you know, whatever 15% of that is, what is that? Do the math, somebody. 15%, 75 cents. So they'll be $4.24 or whatever if you buy them in there. But anyway, I hope that's the question he was asking. Gamer Nazi, Diablo Bob, you're absolutely right.
Our Hammer 2 asked, he wants to buy a new FGDM, a couple of books that he's owned for years. How does he buy something that he's already owned to gift?
He wants to gift something that he owns.
Or
Yeah.
I guess you would have to like buy a second copy and then gift that, right?
Yeah, that's you can do that. Like, let's say I wanted to give Horn of the Dragon Queen. It says owned here, right? So if I go to buy it, it's gonna tell me, oh, I own it. Like, how do I get it? I can't buy it. I own it. It says you already own it. You can't buy it.
So you won't be able to buy it again. And then
So,
gift
but
it.
I think there is a way to do it. Let me see. I think I did.
I
this
know
before.
how to do it.
How do you do it?
I know how to do it. Log out first, so you're not signed in. Then pick the book. Then go to buy it, and it's going to say log in. Then you log in, and you can.
Ah, see,
Oh,
you learn
So
new
it's like-
tricks on Fantasy Grounds. All things Fantasy Grounds. Okay, how do you even?
right. I was about to say, it's like you just trick the system.
Digital Dave told me that.
Yeah, I know he'd know.
Nice. You would know.
All right, so I own the Monster Manual, right? I'm gonna buy it now.
And then do what? Gift it?
No, I'm not gonna buy it. Proceed to checkout. Oh, you need to sign in. Remember me, Rob Toohey, sign in.
Well, you want you want to be out of the forum because otherwise it'll think you're still in.
Right.
You have
So
to be totally out.
I logged out. Yeah, I did log out. I logged totally out. So yeah, so you can do that. So now it's telling me I can buy this. I can, if I hit continue, I'm out another $25 for a book I already have. Close it, lock it, link it, close it, shut it down, shut everything down. But anyway, so there you go. You can log out, buy the book. It'll tell you to log back in. You can buy it. Then once you buy it, here's what'll happen. No, we can't.
History.
Look at that. Can't look at that. That's proprietary shit. You guys can't see that. Then you can go to your order history, and it'll be there. And then right down here, it'll have, whatever book you bought, and it'll say view details. And then right below that, it'll say gift order, and then you can give it to your friend. Very cool. They need to make that public, because Fantasy Grounds used to have gift certificates, and they don't have them anymore because PayPal's jacked, and the only way they can do it is PayPal, and PayPal doesn't allow gift certificates anymore, and they got new rules, whatever, I don't know what it is. But you used to be able to just give somebody a gift certificate for Fantasy Grounds, but now you can't do that. So we just showed you the trick on how to, as a matter of fact, guess what's happening? Google Sheets. No, not that. Sheets. And then I'm going to go right over here. What the hell? I'm going to sign into this one. Sign in.
Shadzar says to be sure to empty your shopping cart before you buy your essential.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Holy Christ. Right over here, I'm going to go to posts. And this week's Friday tip is going to be...
You're gonna use that tip.
Buying for your friend.
Give it from Digital Dave. That's his.
Okay, I'll remember that, Digital Dave.
Sure you will.
I don't need to give him credit. I'll give you credit instead. You're the one that told me.
That is true.
If my math teacher tells me 2 + 2 = 4, am I thanking my math teacher, or am I thanking the guy that thought up math? No, I'm thanking my teacher. Lady show. I'm gonna put that in there. All right. So, anyway, that is the show, everybody. Does anybody have any more questions?
I think we're good.
All right.
We're done.
We're done.
I'm good too.
The dishes are done. Well, in that case, I'm going to put the slides on so everybody sees this stuff. And thanks for hanging out, everybody. We gave away 2 prizes, which was awesome. If you're watching this video on YouTube, first of all, how dare you? Shame on you. You should be here live and win stuff. But I understand that Sunday night at 6 o'clock is not available for every single person, so maybe you can't be here. But please come and join us live whenever you can. We'll give away prizes, and we always have good subjects about Fantasy Grounds, and we will also answer any of your questions that you have. And so, I guess we'll end it for today. That was 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's good. On behalf, oh no, I forgot. Final words. Oh, Lady Shell, final words.
Yeah, I said I was good, so I'm good.
Oh, okay. Fury Fate, you said you were good too. No final words?
I said I wish somebody was doing my dishes. That's all.
Isn't that like a euphemism? I want somebody to do my dishes. I don't know if you say it.
No, I meant literally.
If you say it,
somebody to come to my house and do my dishes for me.
if you say it in a low, creepy voice, I used to do that on stage. I would go to in the audience. Hey, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Rob 2, and I come out and I go, good evening, ladies, and then they would all giggle and cackle, and I go, all I said was hello, but I know I said it in a weird, creepy voice, so it makes it bad. But anyway, all right. Final words or not, thanks everybody. Thanks Fury. Thanks Lady Shell. And we'll see you guys all. Hopefully, I'll be doing stuff tomorrow, Module Creation Monday, if you want to join me. Until then, good gaming, everyone.